So this is a Riccar R25, but this process is the same for an R27 or a Simplicity S26. Doesn't matter what version it is, as long as you have this base. This is how you get into one of these to get to the brush roll and whatever else in here you need to get a hold of. So first off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those with a Phillips head screwdriver. So pulled those two out from the corner. So now this should just kind of slop out just like this. Now I can get in here and do some cleaning. Gets pretty dirty in here, but we can see that looks like some spiders decided to take up residence. We got one crawling around there, so we'll suck that one up right quick. Good thing I didn't bring this thing in the house. This is why I typically go through these things pretty well before I allow them into the house. So took care of the spider issue. I'll go ahead and pull the brush roll out now. This is a non-stretch belt. So all you got to do is just kind of help guide it out. It should come out. Of course, doing this one-handed is kind of irritating. So we can clean that brush roll off. I'm also going to pull this screw, that screw to pull off this chamber, as well as pull out this screw too, so we can pull this duct out and get underneath it and clean out the rest of it. So that screw's been removed, so we can just move this out of the way and I can vacuum under there. And then now this chamber, which has got all kinds of junk in it, if I can get this out with one hand, that would be great. It's almost like I need to break the dirt seal before I can even get the thing out of here. There we go. Oh, look at all that. This thing has never been serviced. So dirty and nasty. So we're just going to make sure all the wires are routed properly. So the white and red wire go around this screw post. This thing goes back down. You're going to line up that tab there with this tab here. And then it's going to go back into place. And I'm not a huge fan of these machines. They're certainly better than a lot of the box store junk, but I mean, these things are just, they're really not that, they're not, let me put it this way, they're not worth what Riccar or even Simplicity is charging for them. But hopefully this will help some of you fix your machines. Because really for a what's effectively a $700 vacuum, when this was purchased new, I am not really a huge fan of the build quality of these units. But certainly if you have one, you're probably better off with one of these than any of the box store brands. But really it's something to keep in mind when messing with these. You just want to be really careful with them. I don't know how these are going to age. This one's already 5 years old, so it's not doing too bad yet. But you know, Riccar, Tacony, They like to advertise their machines as 10-year units, and it remains to be seen if these are going to last that long. They seem okay, but again, it's the price point that I have the issue with. I'm going to go ahead and clean this brush roll off, and we'll get that reinstalled too. I'm going to try and do this one-handed, but basically you just want to get your splined belt on correctly. And just make sure everything is lined up in those ridges where they're supposed to be. And then these things do have a little bit of flex. It's kind of a pain. Doing it with one hand is almost impossible. But basically you just want to get it lined up kind of at a side here just a little bit, and then kind of push it down with your hand like that, and you'll eventually get it to lock in. I already noticed when I pulled this thing out that this rubber end here was cut. So this thing may have been removed before at one point, but I did get it back in. I'm sure these ends are replaceable, so I'm not going to really fret about that too much. The rest of this machine's in good enough shape. I may pick up some of those or not. We'll see. But anyways, we'll go ahead and put the bottom plate back on. That's just those 7 screws. And that'll be the end of the video. Bottom plate, mostly clean this off. It just goes back on just like that. Then just throw your screws back in. Really, that's all there is to it. And that's it. That's how you put one of these power nozzles back together on one of these. Not exceedingly difficult, but you know, at this point now I can get some more parts for this and complete it. And at that point, it'll make a decent vacuum. Stay tuned for more videos.